details that are still pending, but one signal is very clear, and that is tariff on India have fallen from 50% to just 18%. And now, one of the angles of the trade deal that the opposition has picked is the failure to protect the interest of the farmers in the country. We saw MPs from India bloc protesting outside the parliament yesterday, and in fact, they have accused the government of betraying the farmers of the country. They cited US President Donald Trump's social media post, and quoting that, Congress has claimed that India has opened the agriculture sector to the United States. Others from the opposition have joined ranks to raise the slogans of betrayal. And now a reality check that is coming for the opposition from the US trade representative. Speaking about the trade deal, he noted that India will maintain certain protection in the agriculture sector. He also went to say that exactly what Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal and Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has been saying all along, that India's agriculture and dairy interests have been fully protected as far as this deal is concerned.
US ट्रेड डील में भी भारत के जो सेंसिटिव सेक्टर्स हैं, एग्रीकल्चर को लेके, डेयरी को लेके, उनको संरक्षित किया गया है। हमने पूरे देश भर से आई हुई खबरों को देखा, चारों ओर उल्लास है।
So let me ask you, on the agriculture sector, the statements that are in public domain, what does it mean? Farm goods from the United States of America, will they be free to come into the Indian market?
I don't know the details of the agreement, but I will assure you that farmers' interests, dairy interests are intact.
If you don't know the details, how can you assure?
Because before the negotiations, when all of us have spoken to each other, very clearly these were red lines given. So that, to that extent, I know.
But on the other hand, opposition parties are not satisfied with the response that is coming from the government, but with the US trade representative now saying that protections are very much in place for the agriculture sector. Sample what the opposition parties have been saying.
भारत अमेरिकी ट्रेड डील में अमेरिका के सारे खेती उत्पाद 0% ड्यूटी पर भारत में बेचे जाएंगे। देश के किसान के लिए इससे बड़ा विश्वासघात हो ही नहीं सकता।
कृषि क्षेत्र में बाजार खोलकर, अमेरिका का बाजार खोलकर भारत के करोड़ों किसानों के पीठ और पेट में छुरा मारने का काम नरेंद्र मोदी की सरकार ने किया है।
For more on this, let me bring in my colleague Rishabh, who's been tracking all the details. Rishabh, the opposition parties are saying that India has been betrayed, the farmers have been betrayed. There's one leader who has said that soon farmers will take to the streets again. But take us through what exactly has the US trade representative has said, because we're learning that he said and clarified that protections as far as farmers are concerned, they are very much in place.
Well, Akansha, as it is said, devil lies in the details. Here, the government needs to come out with the fine print. The government needs to come out with a detailed, preview and details of the trade deal that has been negotiated and agreed upon with the United States. Even if it's not formally signed, at least the snippets of it, especially in the sensitive sectors of agriculture and dairy, needs to come out, because there is a lot of confusion. Even the finance minister of the country, when she says that she is not privy to all the context of the trade deal, then there is certain questions that are being asked, and opposition definitely is using it for their own good, and that is something that if the government wants to stop, they need to stop. Many within the government has spoken to us. Yesterday also we did speak that the sensitive sectors like dairy and agriculture has been protected. This is what Indian government sources are also suggesting. Piyush Goyal also spoke that in the press conference. But where are the details? Details are something that need to come in, and that is something that needs to come in very soon. Delaying that detail will further give fodder to the rumors, because if you see the Donald Trump Truth Social post, it does not specify in agriculture what has been protected and what has been given away, and that is something that has given fodder to this whole controversy that India has opened its agriculture market. What we are given to understand that India has opened the agriculture market, but in very selected and very protected manner. Nuts have been opened for that matter, or for that matter, blueberries have been opened. These are the commodities that in India is very less consumed and almost not produced in India. So those kind of agricultural products have been agreed upon to be brought in India at a very low tariff. And in dairy, processed dairy, cheese likes of cheese have been agreed upon to be brought into the country. But all these are right now sources telling us, people who claim to know what's in the deal. As of now, the paper on which the deal is in black and white has not yet come in, and that's creating the confusion that the government needs to come out clean on.
Absolutely. With the tariff now reduced to 18%, there's a relief to a lot of sectors. But the point of contention by the opposition parties is the agriculture sector. Stay on with us, Rishabh. We have another breaking update coming in from you.